Good afternoon. Good morning. Good evening. Good night. Come on, Telugu. Come on, Sabah. Assalamu alaikum. Habarako. Nia. Niha. This is Musa. Matt Beecham Jr. Muhammad signing in on his Musa Corner Consultant International Network. Well, I have devised a time and I have devised a schedule. You guys are lucky. In other words, I will do a reading at E equal MC squared, and then from there, I will come to this station and do it may be a daily or weekly or bi-daily basis. So you guys who are in my cult, you guys who find me quite interesting, you should be able to catch me on a daily basis with something new and refreshing to say. But I still want to stick. I still want to stick with the law of predestination. If we talk of the law of predestination, we must talk about time. Time. Time is the most determinant factor in this particular formula, in this particular belief, in this particular theory. Time is the most significant of all of the variables in this theory. Why time? Okay, we have to go back to God. God created everything. Therefore, God created time. What is time? A second? A minute? An hour? A decade? Let's look at time. You have amoebas. You have these molecular, these very tiny, microscopic organisms that live and exist on Earth with us. And some of these microbes live 1 second. A whole lifetime is 1 second. And then there's another microbe. Life, you scientists, life under the microscope. Life for certain animal aspects is less than a second of our time. Less than a second. But in that less than a second, look at the things that must go in order for this thing to exist. This microbe, for it to crawl in this tiny, minute area, in this space. Look at the time that it exists. So time is relative. Time. Okay? I think time is the most important element in this idea, in this theory, in this notion, time. So, in the theory of predestination, what I am saying is that everything that exists, everything, infinite things that exist in the world of existence God created all of this. Right? It's all powerful, omnipotent. He, it, she, whatever this big, magnificent thing is, this created all, and this creator is the master. He is the master of the world. He is the master of the universe. Okay. Can we accept that? Whether we accept it or not, but can we accept that there is something so great that none of us can describe it? All we can say is we know. Or do we know? Or do we suspect there is something more powerful, greater than all the universes? And there are infinite universes, infinite stars, infinite things, infinite infinities. You see, where the mind can go. The mind can go where the body will not follow. The mind can go to many places. But this physical thing, it can only go so far. So what about this magnificent creator? What about this magnificent God who creates everything? Watch. He creates, everything means everything. Think it, that's part of the everything set. Everything, every single thing. Think about the infinitive of it. The unending of it. Now, if he created everything, including time, doesn't he know what we are going to do even before we do it? He knows the future. He knows the past. He knows everything. Can you see what I'm talking about? Can you see why I can come up with a theory of predestination? Since I'm not saying if, I want to be on the right side of God. Yes. But look, if I am not on the right side of God, didn't he create that? Didn't he create that idea that I am not on the right side of him, or I am on the wrong side of him? Didn't he create that? The creator of everything, the creator of time, the creator of events, the creator of misery, the creator of joy and pain. So, I just want to get started with my theory of predestination. I, the most essential element, as I conceive it, is time. God created time. So if God created time, does he not know exactly what this man is going to do? Didn't God know about Hitler? Didn't God create Hitler? Or the men like Hitler? I was surfing the internet, and the thing is, it brings sadness. How can you not study the Hitler regime, the Holocaust, the Jewish Holocaust? How can you not study and not tears drop from your eyes? Are you a beast? Are you inhuman? So God made you inhuman. God created Hitler. Did he create everything? Look at what Hitler did to human beings. Look what the slave master did to the slave. Didn't God create everything? It's quite frightening. So, if he created everything, then what? Then where? Then who? Then when? That 14-year-old girl, she's walking home. She just visited her friend. And this old man, he watches this 14-year-old girl. And she's going home after she visits a friend. And he snatches her into the alley. He violates her. He murders her. He chops her head off. He finds a bag and put her body parts in the bag. And he throws her into the garbage. Didn't God create that event? Didn't God create the devil? Didn't God create the evil, the good, the bad? So let's talk about the predestination theory. But if we talk about the predestination theory, we have to talk about God. This is Musa, Matt Meacham Jr., signing out.